Hello fellow powerhouses, how are we all today? So today is day 4 and what we're actually going to do is we're going to do lesson 4 and 5 of our 8 because it kind of combines into one another. So in case you missed anything, lesson 1, time of day to post. Lesson 2, what type of post. Lesson 3, what day is the best. Lesson 4 is actually the length of article. So how long should an article be for you to post on Facebook? So when we're talking about that, we're particularly talking about blog posts. And often what happens is, as business owners, we tend to blow it way out into the extreme and write like a 10,000 word article, which is great if you're really into that in-depth stuff, or we go too far the other way and we write too short of an article. So after analyzing a billion posts, like that's a hell of a lot of data from Facebook, these guys at Buzzsumo, they came up with the ideal length is between 1,000 and 3,000 words, which is really interesting because that's about a 5-minute read at the 1,000 and up to about a 15-minute read, I think it is, at the 3,000. So it's kind of interesting that that's the case. So when you're looking at that, you got to be conscious on what your article actually is and what it delivers. Like if you're like boom, 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 you're just living, punch after punch after punch, then you're probably better off with a shorter article. But if you're getting into like technical information, if you're describing things, you really get into it, then you probably need more time to actually flesh that out. Remember, your audience isn't experienced like you are, so you need to help them and educate them and show them. And that's exactly what blog posts are for, and they're great ways of doing it, particularly for people that read lots, or they can't watch videos, on their commute or whatever that may be. So that's lesson number 4. So the optimum length of an article between 1,000 and 3,000 words. And lesson 5, and the only reason we're doing 2 together is because they're really, really closely related. So lesson 5 is actually the optimum length of the actual blog post. So there is a massive dive on like the amount on what you actually put, the number of characters in the description and an article. So like when you go over like 300 characters, there's like way less engagement on that than what there is for, say, a really short punchy cut, almost like a headline to the article, right? So they see here that just over 400 engagements is typical for characters between 0 and 50. Here is my latest blog article on Boom. Check out our latest blog article on Boom. You don't need to write a blog article for the blog article. And that's a really common mistake that we can often do. It's kind of like a headline, just big hook, catch them in, and send them over to the website where your article is, which is really good because it adds into a whole different world of marketing and Facebook ads and blah, blah, blah. Like you can do that. Getting them over there is fantastic. That's the goal. That's the real goal. So you got 0 and 50 characters, and it drops from about 400 down to about just 325-ish when you go 50 to 100, and then characters. So that's about 5 to 10 words is basically the optimum length. That's the 0 to 50 characters. So it's a really interesting correlation between those two. Like what's the optimum length for the actual article, and that's 1,000 to 3,000 words. And what's the optimum length for the headline or the post that goes along with the article. And that's actually 0 to 50 characters. So that's crazy short. If you go into the 100 characters, up to the 100 characters, not too bad. After that, it really starts to dive away. Righto, guys. Well, I hope that helps you heaps. If you haven't seen the other lessons, lesson 1, 2, 3, go back and check them out. 3? We just did 4. So go back and check them out. They're incredible, and it'll really help you guys with your actual Facebook marketing schedule program, how you want to do it, where you want to go, what type of content, really brings in a whole bunch of clarity once you start having a look at that. All right, guys, bye for now and have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, bye.